Welcome to Daily Talk, real life talk about English and Español.
And welcome to the Daily Talk podcast. We are so glad you could join us today.
Español.
Today we're discussing the challenges and joys of bilingual communication. We hope you learn new words and enjoy watching until the end. ¡Vamos!
Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily Talk. I'm Alex.
Y yo soy Sofía. Hola a todos. So wonderful to have you back with us.
So Sofía, it's the weekend, or almost the weekend. What's the first thing that comes to mind?
Los planes, making plans, texting friends, deciding what to do. The weekend is when real social language happens.
Exactly, and that's what today's episode is all about. Episode 4, Planning for the Weekend. How to make plans, accept them, change them, and then talk about your weekend on Monday morning.
All the phrases you actually use. Not textbook Spanish or stiff English, real conversation, frases reales.
Whether you're inviting friends to brunch, canceling because something came up, or recapping your weekend over coffee, we have you covered.
This is one of my favorite episodes because it's all about connection. Language at its most social.
Alright, let's get into it. Let's go.
Vamos.
Making plans.
Haciendo planes.
Okay, let's start with the basics. It's Thursday or Friday, and you want to make plans with someone for the weekend. What do you say?
In Spanish, the most natural thing, quedamos este fin de semana. Shall we meet up this weekend? Quedar is the verb. It means to arrange to meet. Very casual, very common.
In English, do you want to hang out this weekend? Or are you free this weekend? Very direct. Or more casual. Any plans this weekend? Which is actually an invitation disguised as a question.
Ah, yes, any plans is a sneaky invitation. You're asking, but really you're hoping they say no so you can suggest something.
Exactly. And then there's the follow-up suggesting something specific. Do you want to grab brunch on Saturday? Or we should go to that new market? Should is a soft suggestion, polite, not pushy.
In Spanish, ¿te apetece ir al mercado el sábado? Does going to the market on Saturday sound good to you? Apetecer is used a lot in Spain. In Latin America, ¿te gustaría ir? Would you like to go?
Regional differences again. Both beautiful, both natural. Let's look at all the ways to invite someone and respond. Making plans.
Frases para hacer planes.
Do you want to hang out this weekend?
¿Quedamos este fin de semana?
Are you free on Saturday?
¿Estás libre el sábado?
I'm free on Saturday afternoon.
Estoy libre el sábado por la tarde.
What are you up to this weekend?
¿Qué tienes pensado para el fin de semana?
We should do something this weekend.
Deberíamos hacer algo este fin de semana.
Do you want to come over?
¿Quieres venir a casa?
Let's go to the park on Sunday.
Vamos al parque el domingo.
How about Saturday evening?
¿Qué tal el sábado por la noche?
Count me in.
Apúntame, cuéntame.
I'd love to.
Me encantaría.
Sounds great.
Qué buena idea. Me parece bien.
That works for me.
Me viene bien. Me viene bien, that works for me. This is so natural in Spanish. Literally, it comes well to me. You'll hear it constantly when agreeing to plans.
And in English, that works for me, or just works for me. Very clean, very common. Or the enthusiastic, I'm in, short for I'm in, count me in.
Now, accepting a plan. What are all the ways in English to say yes to an invitation?
Sounds good. I'm down. Very American slang, meaning I'm interested, I agree. For sure. Definitely. Absolutely. English has so many ways to say yes enthusiastically.
In Spanish, dale. Very common in Latin America, especially Mexico and Argentina. Va, in Spain. Claro que sí. Of course yes. Perfecto. And my personal favorite, quedamos.
Quedamos. As a confirmation, we're set. It's arranged. I love how one word closes the whole conversation. Done. Plans made.
Efficiency. Spanish can be beautifully efficient when it wants to be.
And what about when someone asks your availability? When are you free? In English, I'm free anytime Saturday, or I'm open Sunday morning. Open meaning available. Interesting use of that word.
In Spanish, tengo libre el sábado por la mañana. I have Saturday morning free. Or, ¿a qué hora te va bien? What time works for you? Very considerate phrasing.
Weekend activities.
Actividades de fin de semana.
Now that plans are made, what are you actually going to do? Let's go through all the weekend activity vocabulary. Sports, outdoors, culture, food, entertainment.
Because knowing the activity is one thing, but you also need to talk about it. Do you want to go for a hike? Let's catch a film. Fancy a picnic in the park. Very different vibes.
Let's start with outdoor activities, because weekends often mean getting outside. Weekend activities.
Actividades de fin de semana.
Go for a walk or hike.
Dar un paseo. Hacer senderismo.
Go to the park.
Ir al parque.
Go cycling or biking.
Salir en bici. Montar en bicicleta.
Go swimming.
Ir a nadar. Ir a la piscina.
Play football or soccer.
Jugar fútbol.
Go to the gym.
Ir al gimnasio.
Watch a film or movie.
Ver una película.
Go to the cinema or movies.
Ir al cine.
Visit a museum.
Visitar un museo.
Go to a concert.
Ir a un concierto.
Have a barbecue or barbecue.
Hacer una barbacoa, asado.
Go on a day trip.
Hacer una excursión de un día. I love this list because it shows such a beautiful difference. In English-speaking countries, the weekend often means activities, doing things, staying busy. In many Spanish-speaking cultures, being together is the activity.
That's such a good point. Let's just hang out. That's a full weekend plan in many cultures. No itinerary needed.
Exacto. Quedamos en casa de alguien. We get together at someone's house. No specific activity. Just people, food, conversation. That's the plan. That's perfect.
And hacer un asado in Argentina, a barbecue, that's basically a social institution. It's not just cooking, it's an afternoon, an event, a ritual.
The asado, yes, the parrillero, the person who manages the grill, holds a position of great honor. Very serious business.
In English, same with the grill master at a barbecue. He who controls the grill controls the party. Universal truth.
Now let's talk about suggesting activities, how to actually propose something.
Suggesting activities.
Sugerir actividades.
How about going to the market?
¿Qué tal si vamos al mercado?
We could check out that new cafe.
Podríamos ir a ese café nuevo.
Do you fancy a walk?
¿Te apetece dar un paseo?
Why don't we go to the beach?
¿Por qué no vamos a la playa?
What if we just stayed in?
¿Y si nos quedamos en casa?
I feel like watching a film.
Me apetece ver una peli. Me provoca ver una película.
Let's play it by ear.
Vamos viendo. Lo dejamos para ver cómo estamos.
I'm up for anything.
A lo que salga. Me apunto a lo que sea.
Let's play it by ear. Great English expression. It means we won't plan rigidly, we'll decide as we go. Play it by ear comes from music, improvising rather than reading sheet music.
In Spanish, vamos viendo, we'll see as we go. Very relaxed. Or, a lo que salga, whatever comes. I love the spontaneity of that phrase.
And, I'm up for anything. Total openness, zero preference, which can sometimes make planning harder because everyone says it and nobody suggests anything.
Yes, ¿qué quieres hacer? Lo que quieras, seguro. Sí, lo que tú digas. And then you spend an hour deciding nothing. Universal experience.
Changing and canceling plans.
Cambiar y cancelar planes.
Okay, real life. Plans change. Things come up. Sometimes you have to cancel, reschedule, or just show up late. This is actually some of the most important social language you'll ever use.
Cause canceling gracefully, that's a skill. You want to be honest but not hurtful. Apologetic but not dramatic. In any language.
In English, a very common and versatile phrase, something came up. This means an unexpected situation arose and you can't make it. It's vague on purpose. You don't have to explain everything.
Spanish, surgió algo, or me salió algo, something came up. Some beautiful vagueness. Nobody needs to know the details. It's polite and accepted.
And the apology. In English, I'm so sorry, I have to cancel. I really hate to do this, but can we rain check? Rain check means can we postpone to another time?
Rain check is such a specifically English idiom. It comes from baseball. If rain cancels a game, fans got a ticket for another day. Now it means any postponement.
In Spanish for rescheduling, podemos quedar otro día? Can we meet another day? Or, lo dejamos para la semana que viene? Shall we leave it for next week? Canceling and rescheduling.
Cancelar y cambiar planes.
I'm so sorry, I have to cancel.
Lo siento mucho, tengo que cancelar.
Something came up.
Surgió algo, me salió algo.
Can we rain check?
¿Lo dejamos para otro día?
I'm running late about 20 minutes.
Llego tarde unos 20 minutos.
Be there as soon as I can.
Llego lo antes que pueda.
I'm not feeling well.
No me encuentro bien.
Can we meet earlier or later?
Podemos quedar antes, más tarde.
I completely forgot. I'm so sorry.
Se me fue por completo, lo siento.
Let's reschedule for next weekend.
Lo dejamos para el fin de semana que viene.
No worries, it happens.
No pasa nada, no te preocupes. No pasa nada. One of the most important phrases in Spanish. Literally, nothing is happening, meaning no harm done. Don't worry, it's fine. So versatile, so warm.
And in English, no worries, very casual reassurance. Or don't sweat it, don't stress about it. American English loves these informal, relaxed responses.
Now, being on the receiving end of a cancellation. You've made plans and someone cancels. What do you say?
In English, you want to sound understanding. No problem at all, these things happen. Don't worry about it. Even if you're a little disappointed, good manners.
In Spanish, no te preocupes. Don't worry. Tranquilo /diagonal a. Relax, it's okay. No pasa nada. Ya quedamos otro día. No problem, we'll meet another time.
The warmth in that response is beautiful. Even the disappointment is wrapped in kindness. Ya quedamos otro día. We'll definitely do it another time. The relationship matters more than the plans.
And that's such a cultural insight. In many Spanish-speaking cultures, the relationship is the priority. The plan is just a vehicle for being together. If this plan doesn't work, another one will.
I love that. Plans as opportunities, not obligations. Recapping your weekend.
Contar el fin de semana.
It's Monday morning. You're back at work or school, and someone asks, "How was your weekend?" This is one of the most common conversations in any English-speaking environment.
And in Spanish, ¿qué hiciste este fin de semana? What did you do this weekend? Or more casually, ¿cómo estuvo el fin de? Fin de is the abbreviation for fin de semana, weekend. So informal, so natural.
Notice we've shifted into the past tense. Making plans is future. We're going to. Recapping is past. We went to. I saw. It was. Let's look at this shift.
In English, simple past tense. I went to the farmer's market. We watched a film. It was so good. Very straightforward. English past tense is one form. Went, watched, was.
In Spanish, two common past tenses. The preterite for completed actions. Fui al mercado. I went to the market. And the imperfect for ongoing or background actions. Hacía mucho calor. It was really hot as a background condition.
This is one of the things that challenges English speakers learning Spanish most. Two past tenses. But don't worry. In everyday conversation, the preterite gets you very far. Lo pasé muy bien. I had a great time.
Weekend recap phrases.
Contar el fin de semana.
How was your weekend?
¿Cómo estuvo tu fin de semana? ¿Cómo estuvo el fin de?
What did you get up to?
¿Qué hiciste? ¿Qué tal el fin de semana?
It was really good, actually.
Estuvo muy bien, la verdad.
I had a blast.
La pasé increíble. Me divertí muchísimo.
We went to the beach.
Fuimos a la playa.
I stayed in and relaxed.
Me quedé en casa descansando.
We ended up going to a concert.
Al final fuimos a un concierto.
I saw my family.
Estuve con mi familia.
Honestly,
La verdad,
it was pretty quiet.
fue un fin de semana tranquilo.
It was one of the best weekends I've had.
Fue uno de los mejores fines de semana que he tenido.
I didn't do much, just chilled.
No hice mucho, me relajé.
I'm exhausted. It was non-stop.
Estoy agotado /diagonal a, no paré. Al final, in the end, we ended up. This is such a useful connector when recapping. It shows the plan changed or something unexpected happened. Al final no fuimos al cine. In the end we didn't go to the cinema.
In English, we ended up. Same idea. We ended up going to a different restaurant. The plan evolved. Reality happened.
And, la pasé increíble, I had an incredible time. Pasar, in this context means to have or to experience. Pasarla bien, to have a good time. Pasarla mal, to have a bad time. Very common structure.
The British equivalent. I had a brilliant time. Americans say, I had a blast. Or, it was amazing. Each version tells you something about the culture and the level of enthusiasm.
What about a quiet weekend? Not every weekend is an adventure. Sometimes you just need to rest.
I just stayed in. I had a really chill weekend. Chill, another great informal English word. It means relaxed, low-key, no pressure. It was a chill vibe.
In Spanish, fue un fin de semana tranquilo. It was a calm, peaceful weekend. Or, por fin pude descansar. I finally got to rest. The relief in that phrase is real.
Por fin. Finally, the exhaustion behind a quiet weekend said with so much feeling. Weekend culture.
La cultura del fin de semana.
One of my favorite parts of every episode, the culture segment, because language and culture are inseparable. How a culture spends its weekends tells you everything about what it values.
So let's compare the typical weekend in an English-speaking country versus a Spanish-speaking one. Of course, there are huge variations within each, but some patterns are fascinating.
In the US and UK, weekends tend to be highly scheduled. Brunch at 11, gym at 2, grocery shopping, kids' activities, maybe dinner with friends. Very organized, very efficient.
In many Spanish-speaking countries, especially in Spain, Mexico, Argentina, the weekend is much more fluid. Plans form organically. Vamos a ver qué pasa. Let's see what happens. No rigid schedule.
And the timing is completely different. In Spain, dinner on a Saturday night might start at 10 p.m. Nobody shows up before then. It runs until 1 or 2 a.m. This is completely normal.
While in the US, the dinner at 7 minutos means you arrive at 7:05. In Spain, Quedamos de las 10 might mean people start arriving at 10:30. Time is more relaxed. The evening is long.
And Sunday, the sacred Sunday in Spanish-speaking culture. La comida del domingo, Sunday lunch, often a long family affair. Multiple generations at one table. Grandparents, cousins, aunts, uncles.
In the UK, Sunday roast. Same idea, different food. They roast chicken or lamb, the vegetables, the family around the table. It's a ritual of togetherness.
So actually both cultures have a Sunday meal tradition, just with very different foods and timing.
Paella in Valencia, roast beef in Yorkshire. Different expressions of the same beautiful idea, gathering the people you love around food.
Weekend culture.
Diferencias culturales.
Aspect.
Aspecto.
English speaking.
Anglohablante.
Spanish speaking.
Hispanohablante.
Saturday morning, gym, errands, farmer's market.
Slow start. Family breakfast. Mercado.
Saturday evening, dinner at 6 to 8 p.m., early finish.
Dinner from 9 p.m. 10 p.m. Night goes long.
Sunday roast, recovery, early night.
La comida del domingo. Long family lunch.
Socializing style, planned, confirmed in advance.
Fluid. Plans form on the day.
Weekend word, the weekend, Friday to Sunday.
El fin de, satsan, informal.
And weekend vocabulary that's really cultural. In English, FOMO, fear of missing out. This has become a huge cultural concept. The anxiety of seeing everyone's plans on social media and feeling left out.
Has FOMO entered Spanish? Absolutely. People say, tengo FOMO, in Spanish now. English acronyms travel fast in the digital age.
And JOMO, the joy of missing out, the newer counter movement. Being happy to stay home, embrace your quiet evening, not feel guilty about it.
Y love, homo. In Spanish, qué rico quedarse en casa. How wonderful to stay at home. No acronym needed. The feeling is just celebrated directly.
And one more weekend cultural concept, the concept of the aperitivo in Spain and Italy, the pre-meal drink and snacks in the early evening, usually around 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., a whole ritual before dinner.
El aperitivo or el vermú, remove time on Sunday before lunch. Friends gathering at a bar, small bites, cold drinks, no rush. This is living.
In English, pre-drinks before going out or happy hour at a bar. Same social function. Gather, relax, ease into the evening together. Wrap up.
El cierre.
And that wraps up episode 4 of Daily Talk. Today we tackled everything about planning your weekend, from making the first suggestion to recapping it all on Monday morning.
Qué episodio tan completo. We made plans, we changed them, we canceled them gracefully, we talked about them after. Al the real social language of the weekend.
Key takeaway from today, weekend language is relationship language. Every Are You Free? And Let's Reschedule and I Had a Blast is about staying connected with the people in your life.
And remember, vamos viendo. Let's see how it goes. Language learning is the same. You don't need to have it all perfect before you start. Make the plan, show up, enjoy the conversation.
Practice tip for this week. Actually make a plan with someone in the language you're learning. Text a friend. Suggest a time and place. Use these phrases for real.
And if they cancel, perfect. Now you get to practice. No pasa nada or no worries at all.
Leave us a comment. Tell us about your ideal weekend in English or Spanish. Or both. We love hearing from you.
Muchas gracias a todos for joining us today. Share this episode with a friend who's also learning, and suggest a plan to practice together.
Thank you so much for listening. Until next time, keep talking.
Sigan hablando.